Okay, it's actually going. That's great. Alright, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I need to rearrange my disc a little bit because I don't know why, but I feel like this is sliding slowly towards the edge of the table. I don't know why. Alright, so continue along with the glorious attempt at making something for stream alerts. As of right now, still only on the Twitch side because unfortunately there isn't that many ways of having anything react to YouTube, which is still surprising in a way. What we currently have, if I go into here, why is this not way up? Is that we have this thing sitting in here, which does wow, and it makes a very poorly bent sign pop up, along with a little bit of extra animation to that. So this time I'm gonna try and make something within alive to the item instead, because I forgot that was totally a way you could do it. Now what I think I want to do is make something actually kind of similar to the Rotom phone in Pokemon. So there isn't really anything special about the Rotom phone apart from the fact that the case basically looks like a Rotom and it floats. So we're just going to kind of do something like that. Probably have the screen side facing the front. I don't know if I can make it spin around to show the screen. Typically when you see the Rotom phone, is the Rotom's face is facing you, and then it flips around so you can see the screen. Don't think that's entirely feasible 90% of the time. Well, it is doable, but it's just kind of annoying, but then you have to be able to make the whole thing flip over. And for the most part, doesn't really feel like that's worth the effort. So instead, I think we're just gonna go with something that stays one way. So here we have a 2K by 2K. I think what we're gonna do is slam a symmetrical ruler straight down the middle like that. And we're going to once again create the rectangle with rounded corners. I need more screen space. I might need more screen space, but oh, why is that still up? What is that part of that moves the ruler? Hold up, I really need to change this. Studio. Transforming. Layer. What's this? Layer settings. Ruler. I cannot interact with the ruler. Oh wait. Layer, ruler, link ruler to layer. Please don't. That's really annoying. Okay, is this still the right spot? Okay, good. Okay, moving without moving the ruler as well. That'd be really nice. No, actually, let's go grab. Thinking about what to actually turn this into. Should it be something vertical or something more horizontal? Maybe we'll do something a bit more vertical. Let's go and increase this by 500 on both sides. could have something hanging onto this. Have a tail hanging down the bottom. Let's just do a sketch for now. What? Let's go shape base, and let's make another layer for sketch of ideas. Wait, what's this thing's called? The I just had a random ass thought, but if I flip this over to be more vertical, could opt in for a beckoning cat. I don't know why, I just kind of had that idea, but I was going to have something cling onto this anyway. So let's say that we just literally grab this thing and go mwah. $2,000 by $3,000 is going to be big enough. How big is my model file actually? I actually don't remember. I think it was like 3,000 by 5,000 maybe. It does also need to be very big in theory, so it really just depends on whether I'm going to make this incredibly vertical. Does a whip stick? What? A head up the top. Good enough. It could even take up like this top portion of the shape here. Doesn't matter too much. With the big beady eyes, or to go with a more comical face. A lot of the ones on the market are generally the... Why is... Okay, there's literally two variations. Either you go with the big beady cat eyes, or it's like this style with like the line, the closed line eye, with the curl. Specifically with the curl. Which is interesting. Why am I looking at something in Canadian dollars? I Google send me straight to Amazon Canada. Interesting. I'm just gonna make this like significantly bigger. Um. Usually, what, this hand? Bup, bup, um. Do something stupid with the tail. Hmm. Uh. Hmm. Um. Oh, this is a. This showing Pokedexes. Uh. Was there a Rotom phone for the newest games as well? Was it the same as? Did it become the same once it became a Rotom? Oh, it's just the same once it's a Rotom. Okay. Um. Uh. For effects. Hmm. Hmm. Actually, how about if the shape around the actual solid, let's say the black part is like a solid phone screen, then can I wireframe the bits around it so that kind of similar to what I did yesterday, where it's all wireframed? How would that feel? I need that, what can I have the pool float? Hmm. So this, basically we have this shape be like just the wire. Go without the arm, instead just go 4. Like this can then turn. Bup, bup, If I create a polka dot grid on top of the screen space, can I use that as a mask? So you go like... Go like... red mask. Like... Then go color up on top. That goes over the color portion. Wipe a polka dot texture or material? I might. Of course not. So we go when effect happens, so we can go. We blend it to blend the motion so that goes backwards and then go shine upwards. How stupid would that be? How feasible would that be? I guess that's probably the more important part. This thing's gonna have to swing around a lot anyway, so... Okay, so go ahead with some of these stupid ideas and we'll see how far that gets. Alright, I need the ruler up here, give me that. Can I literally just use this, or do I want something thinner? Well, either way, I want size a vector layer, so where is shape? I want to decrease this. It's not like 20. Hmm. Oh, kid. Ba, 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 ba. Oh wait, I should be doing this in white. Well, I could just paint this. Wait, this layer, wrong layer. Ba, 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 um, where is this? Snapping. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Hmm. That feels a bit big. What do I want to do with this? Put whiskers on it. The whiskers hang off the main shell. I probably shouldn't be using this mini whatchamacallit, folders. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, bum. Ba, 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 bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum. Ba, 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 bum. Do I need to do sections separately? I don't need both sides here. Let's go pop that out. Hmm. Pop, pop, Stick a tail onto here. What should I do with this? Should it been like that? Should it not been like that? New way to make it go around the back while also having animation go around the back. Probably should make this straight to start off. Not too thick. Bup, 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 Thinking of trying to how to get a arm down without actually having the solid arm. Actually, for that, I'm gonna use a cloud brush. Create 2 layers of clouds, put the glow over the top, over two different clouds. Hmm. They could do something really dumb with this, I think. Oh yeah, I could really definitely do something dumb with this, I think. Hmm. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. So probably can't do so, Victoris. So go arm. Really nice that they all don't just snap. Nut off. How do I load the density of this? Weapons if I go like this. Hmm. Um. Hmm. Um. Act. Hmm. Hmm. Think of a way to get the thing around. Hmm. Alright, I'll just leave that for a moment. Um. Ba-ba-bum. Need to create a ring. Rotation. Former. Plane. Uh. Hmm. Alright, well, either way, that has to sit there for a moment. I think I actually want... Let me just turn the... Turn this off for a moment. I think I actually want the screen to be... Mm. Will I go white or do I go black? Hmm. I need to what? Create some mass. Hmm. Okay, so folder. Bup, 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 Whenever I can attach the val tracking onto this the item. If it has the whatchamacallit parts, there's no reason it shouldn't. How tall should this go? Hum. E U O Honestly, this should just sit right in the middle. Hmm. Ba, 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 la, ba, ba. Hmm. Hmm. Um. Yes. Could probably use thinner bars. Hmm. Hmm. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Hmm. I think. What do I actually do here? This is starting to look like insanity already. Uh. Um. Hmm. Can I change the brush on these? Hmm. Um. Bu bu Hmm. Use different colors here. They're using the same colors here. Hmm. Use bigger bars, bigger separations. Hmm. Hmm. What can I do about this? Mm-hmm. Hmm. 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 Bup, 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 um. Bup, 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 Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Let me just make a copy of this. Bup, bup, Hmm. Hmm. Bup, 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 bup. Hmm. Actually, wait, no, I need to go select. Bup, bup, bup. Actually, wait, no, I need to. In this, these 5 need to mask that. Then we go like that. Hmm. Hmm. Bup, bup, bum. Hmm. 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 This glows on top. Right. Hmm. Um. Okay, then. Um. Mm. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Mhm, mhm. Bum, bum, bum. Mm. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Hello there, how you doing? Working on things to respond to stream interactions right now. I was thinking of ways to do that again. If you recall the fiasco that was me trying to solve the tech issues of the hopping Seiya out in and out of the box. Something similar to that, but more stream related. Ba, ba, um, Currently trying to make this look at least somewhat nice. Uh, Ba, 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 ba. Alright, how does I go into the where's the cloud? Hmm. Up, 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 up. Mhm, mhm. So if the bars go up and down, where's the bar? So remove the color on this. What's it currently look like? Hmm. We use the valve to physics. It pushes a single side pendulum. Up, up. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know why, but I was thinking of making this thing shoot fireworks. I don't know the best way to do that. Can I make things orbit the tail? Hmm. Alright, I don't really have a clear vision of where I want to take this next. We'll just put this aside for a moment. You know what? Let's finish up chilling on the game. Why not? Well, time to see if this turns on. Thinking about like how I need to do any effects that project. I have the phone flying around the head. Then if things project, I have to project straight up, right? Yeah, probably project straight up. Oh yeah, let's swap. Let me just go monitor and monitor off, and monitor off there, and then we can turn this on. I mean, these emulators are questionable a bit sometimes, I feel like, with how unoptimized. It's really usually not actually a problem probably with the emulator if it's doing a good job of emulating the phone. Because a lot of times actually the apps aren't all that optimized. Alright, what's happening here? Alright, what are we dealing with? Ah. That seems like a giant pain to put. What's this then? That seems incredibly stupid. Oh yeah. I mean that could be like system things. I mean, when my choice of emulator decided to die was because of a Windows update. I still need to deploy Windows 11 at some point. There's a lot of things on Windows 11 I don't use. I love opening this and just seeing that I don't have the majority of the characters being displayed. You know, a lot of them just say you could use like one attacker for the most part. I'm not going to do the highest level with this anyway. Can I do this? How problematic would this be? It's just the nuke hits them first, the nuke doesn't do anything. That's really about it. Only once. When they claim it's only once. Problem is more than this. I don't think I have enough characters that work through this. Oh, whatever. I'm not gonna practice. If this doesn't work, then we're just lowering difficulty. Alright, so we are working with a purple, which means I want to either go purple or blue. That's the damage dealers. And ideally, probably not snipers, right? Because that's where the big one-shots come from. Or the slow firing rate. We'll probably want... whatever, let's have a look at this. We want to be able to... Actually, wait, no. First up, from a tank. I'm actually kind of curious if I could just do this with one damage dealer. If I could do a one damage dealer, then this actually simplifies things a lot. Here's a damage buffer. Random damage. You buff. Do you buff specific damage or do you buff everyone damage? You buff everyone, okay. And I don't know, throw on a healer, why not? And then before more healing. Then throw one extra healing and throw in for the buff, why not? You buff, right? You just generic buff. Single damage dealer.
まあ仕事だしやるしかないよね。
Well, I'm not gonna control it anyway, so let's just... If I need to actually control the deal, do something about it, but... oh wait. No, I need to put this in the window view, don't I? If I want to put it on the side, on the screen. How do I do that? Okay, I should probably control it. She just fired that at a really wild angle. Okay, we need to aim this at an actually reasonable angle. That'll probably help. Probably should have put in like a second damage dealer. Yeah, I'm not gonna speed through all that, it's like so many of them. Yeah, they should load up with all damage dealers. What? That might be smarter. At least need like one more, right? Need what? Either purple or blue. And then do I need? Well, I need at least like some healing, probably. Well, I don't know how to increase that. I know there are characters that increase the EX generation. I don't understand how that works. I don't remember who has it. How's your thing work? I good enough. Is that an extensive list? I think, wasn't there like a couple that had it on the, was it based on your the other members in the team or something? I could probably look it up as well. It's probably quicker if I do it. Let's see if there's a wiki page for it. Does it give me? Well, yeah, that's all. I'll do here. 1. Doesn't Cherino need the was it all Red Winter members or something? That was the Big Shun. I don't have the Big Shun. I think I just used the Shirako. But no, I didn't. Did I use it in the first team? But Cherino's one was you need 4 Red Winter members. Or you need more Red Winter members. Shirako's got the raw one. Was there one Himari? Like raw cost down. What? That was unexpected.
Nani? ちょっと待ってて。
I feel like if I use the water hose on as a damage, I really don't need anything else. So I can literally just stack the water hose like crazy. It just kind of works. Yeah, just throw on something random. What do you do? Actually, I have no idea what you do. Actually, anything worth on this where I actually want the coins. Which coins do you even get from this one? New Year Haruka. Do I even have the New Year Haruka thing? Oh, Shield special? I do. I've totally never used the borrow function. I just turned out the difficulty. Maybe one day, if I actually feel like doing the high difficulty stuff, I might look more closely at it, but I don't know. I really play this game without spending very much brain power. I love how much that sucks. Oh, I love that. I feel like that train should really hit more things. It's like, that's also that. That's absolutely horrific. Get up there. Heck. I still don't know if like her train is just intentionally bad. I don't know, the fact that it has to like target to aim at something, and then it's also got a delay, so if you aim at something that's moving it probably won't hit anyway. And then the hitbox is smaller than I swear the hitbox is smaller than the actual train. Which is absolutely wild. Did they even trade for the coins in that one? Actually, anything worth trouble? Did they trade for this one? Is this just these materials? I don't feel like I'm ever low on any of these materials. Well, let's just trade for the EXP reports and that's it. Is it those different tier colored stones? I don't know what they do, there's no description on them. There's no help text, so I don't think I've ever clicked on them. Need 5k to get all the way to the ending, jeez. So yeah, I'm never using them. I throw the random crafting on. I don't care what I get. Like that's not important enough for me to like warrant resources. I mean, I guess I should technically buying the was it that that note thing you need for the what you call it, the last level and the skills, but there ain't no way my money's holding up if I start buying those. Oh boy. Just like straight clicking randomly here. Oh dear. In terms of like the resources I need in this game, it's still the same. I need more books. I never have enough of the skill books. I don't know if that's ever gonna change. And I still feel like I'm in about the same position where, generally speaking, how's it? I'm still in the spot where the flow I'm getting of the books is fine, because if I get them any faster, I'm 100% gonna run out of money. Like every now and then, one of the events just like puts a big influx in the cash. That's really about it. Like I only ever do the cash quest when I'm actually like running out. Or whatever. Well, it's not really I'm running out, it's whatever I just tried to do before I go do the quest, I couldn't pay for it. So I was like, oh shit, I need money. And I'm out. There's definitely times I feel like some of the mini games when they're more action based, I should really play them on my phone. What do you mean she's using it to make blue envelopes? I thought that was very clear. Like, how do you think the blue envelope fund happens? I'm just presuming the blue. I play my blue light filter on like probably maxed out. Alright, I should probably look at doing the mini game has points for the shop. What do I need? I wish she currently she's there 3 stars. Do I need this? No, not really. Not really. Okay, do that. Do that. And give me that. Where was that put me? Not even one. Oh dear. How much was that? Was it just like 5? For like all those points. What was the transfer on that? 1 for 75. Gee, that's actually perfect. Alright, well, go. Oh boy. How much do I have with this? 38. Oh, I was like, that's probably enough. You don't need that many of that. How much do I have with this? Probably need that. Yeah, good enough. Alright, but anyways. Let's turn you back up and turn you back. No. So you're playing the whole time, just not listening back to it. I shoved this into the back for a little bit while I'm gonna work on this in my own time. Just as, once again, the point of this floating phone thingy is, if I turn you off, is I made something just as a quick test, which looks like this. You can see that I bent it very badly inside Live 2D. Basically, that's supposed to trigger off the raid on Twitch. I'm presuming most of them just work, but the two that I'm thinking of making something for is the follow and the, which are the 2 things that actually happen on my channel because I'm not affiliate, even though someone told me I was affiliate. As far as I can tell, I'm not. So, either way, probably work on that more my own time, and maybe it'll be the rest of the week I finished early and need something to do thing for a little while. Main problem is I haven't actually thought through exactly what I want to do with it and how many pieces actually need to be part of this file as well, because you can just kind of directly insert a another model into like one model file into another one and then add a bunch of parameters onto it. We'll see. The idea anyway is that I want these colored bars to look a little bit like those what are they called when you have like the little sound bars for the audio? Basically like that, like bounce up and down. Use the where is it? The not this vowel-based lip sync here, because basically what happens is that this picks up, pushes the value to the blend shape. So we use the blend shape to swing a pendulum one way, make it a one-sided pendulum, because that's the thing you can do to make the bars go up and down. See if that works. If it doesn't, then I'll think of something else. And then as for everything else, I think I want all of this to sit on a plane rather than have this have width. So basically everything here is going to be flat. Maybe the actual, like, what I imagine to be a phone here will actually have some thickness, but I think for everything else I want that to be completely flat. So that will make it very easy to turn in Live 3D, because you literally just get the plane and you turn it like a piece of cardboard, which is very nice. Makes things a lot simpler to work with. But yeah, either way, that will probably be, as said, I'm done for the weekend, I need something to work on thing, until I have the willpower to mess with the game again, because I really need to go through the code. The fun bit with that was that actually when I needed to download the IDE, I couldn't actually work on it that session anyway, because installing the IDE also requires you to restart your machine to actually use it. So that was something I found out later. But I still haven't actually turned it on. And I also made a mistake where at least my memory of making a Git repository the last time is that I can't make it where there's already files, so I have to make the Git repository on my machine, then put the project into it, and then I think I could go from there, is how it works. I don't know, I haven't looked into it. I haven't actually chosen a Git to use yet, so I'll have to have a look into that as well, because I need a UI on the front end on my side, because there's no way I'm command lining the Git repository, because I will literally lose my shit if I had to do that. Alright, so anyways, thank you very much for watching today's session of me messing with what is intended to be a Live 2D item. This will eventually take shape, and then probably it'll end up flying around my head, is the current vision for it. I'll see if I can make that work properly, especially since I very much like to sit my model at the very corner of the screen, and I can very much lean out of the screen partially if I try. But I'll see if I can keep this mostly on screen most of the time once it's done. But its job will be to do all the alerts. So you want to see more of this or other art things from me, or to be subscribed or following, depending on where you're watching from. Leave a like because it helps me out, and I'll see you again next time.